By dawn the river widened into a golden mist, and Myra's canoe drifted toward a shore alive with color and sound. Before her stretched a market unlike any she had ever seen, a market where memories and stories shimmered like silk. Stalls lined the winding paths, each one glowing with lanterns of every size and shape. Some lanterns hummed with ancient African proverbs. Some flickered with jazz notes and gospel hums from faraway American nights. All of them whispered softly as Mira passed, like wind through pages of 100 unwritten books. An old storyteller in a chitinge robe called out, "Child, trade me a dream and I'll weave you a tale that can calm storms." A young woman with patchwork skirts and beaded braids held up carved gourds. These hold laughter from villages across the desert. Mix it in your cooking and your food will sing. A man with a banjo and a basket of sweet cornbread offer. Share a memory, little one, and I'll play you a tune that brings the moon closer. Mira wandered deeper, the lantern in her hands glowing brighter with every step. She passed tables of carved masks, each one whispering its origin. A griot's face from Mali. A jester from New Orleans Mardi Gras. A bird spirit from tales told under baobab trees. The air smelled of smoke, honey, hibiscus, and fresh bread. Children ran laughing between stalls, chasing glowing beads that hovered like fireflies. Drums throbbed from somewhere in the distance, answered by a humming choir of unseen voices. Mira paused at a stall where an elder wove cloth that shimmered like water. "Your lantern," the elder said, "carries many flowers. But it is not yet complete. How do I complete it?" Mira asked softly. "By sharing," the elder said, hands never stopping their weaving. "Take what you've gathered, our stories, our songs, our foods, and carry them home. When you light them again, when you tell them in your own voice, the lantern will bloom into a star." Mira felt tears prick her eyes. She thought of Willowmere, of her grandmother's hands, of the dream walkers by the twin fires. She thought of the drums, the cornbread, the baobab canoe, the blues, and the kora strings woven into one melody. She held the lantern high. It flared so brightly that the whole market seemed to pause, bathed in gold. And then, softly, the lantern spoke, not in words, but in a warm wave of understanding. "Your journey is the bridge. Your story is the light. Carry us." Mira took a deep breath and stepped back toward the canoe, her heart full of voices and visions, ready to bring them home and light new fires. The Lanterns of Willowmere, Chapter 3, Drums Across the Water. Mira followed the lantern along the riverbank, the cool night air carrying the sound of distant drums. At first she thought it was her heartbeat, quick and eager, but then she heard the rhythm deepen, a cadence older than language, a pulse that felt both African and American at once, like a heartbeat of two worlds joined by the night. The path twisted into a grove of tall willows and baobab-like giants that seemed impossibly alive here, their roots curling over each other like the braids in a mother's hair. Fireflies spun around Mira in constellations, and their light seemed to form patterns, a star map mixed with the Dinka symbols and old folk sigils her grandmother had stitched into quilts. On the far shore, shapes moved. A circle of figures sat around a low fire. Some wore bright Kent cloth that shimmered under the lantern glow, others wore denim jackets with patches from New Orleans jazz clubs and Harlem art houses. One elder played a gem, the deep sound rolling through the forest like thunder from a far-off savannah. Another strummed a leather guitar, kicking out notes that carried the soul of gospel and blues. Mira stepped closer, and one of them, an old woman with cowrie shells braided into her hair, looked up and smiled. "Ah, child of lanterns," she said in a lilting tone that carried both the softness of the river and the strength of the desert. "We have been waiting for you." The others nodded. A man in a straw hat poured steaming chai from a carved gourd into a tin cup, handing it to Mira. The tea smelled of spiced hibiscus and cinnamon, a taste that was both home and somewhere new. "Who are you?" Mira whispered. "We are the Dream Walkers," said a young woman whose voice sang with the rhythm of Harlem nights. Our ancestors crossed oceans, some by choice, some by chance, but we carry lanterns too. When Willowmere lights its dreams, we hear them across the water. Myra's lantern drifted into the circle, its glow now mingling with dozens of others, some shaped like African calabashes, others like mason jars with fireflies caught inside, all carrying dreams written in many tongues. They began to hum together, a song rising like smoke. A Zulu lullaby met a Mississippi gospel refrain. A chorus golden strings intertwined with a blues harmonica sigh. Drums and guitar, ancient and modern, African and American, merging into one heartbeat. Mira felt her own heartbeat join in, and suddenly she saw visions. Golden fields of millet under African suns. Lantern-lit porches in the deep south, where grandmothers rocked and told stories. Markets alive with spices and laughter. Midnight trains and desert caravans, all journeys lit by the glow of a dream. The old woman with the cowries touched Myra's lantern. "Take this light," she said. "Carry both worlds in you. Tell their stories. Let them dance together." Mira nodded, tears bright in her eyes.
Hey, Ben, it's a fish with that. Ben, I